What's up, guys? Bajheera here. This will be my long-anticipated macros and tips video. I'm not really sure how to go about this because I don't know, I've never really done a macros or tips video before. So I think what I'm gonna do is, at least for my Fury spec, I'm just gonna go through every slot on my bartender and say what it is and what it's macro to, like what the macro is or what it actually does and where it is that I press it to, use whatever I want to use. So, starting off, this is my middle mouse click. So, like if I want to charge in there, middle mouse click. Then it's a macroed in so that if I'm out of combat, it'll charge. If I'm in combat, it will intercept. And I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. I don't know if it's gonna be good enough quality for you to see it. Probably not. But yeah, this is what it is. If you can see it, cool. If not, I'm gonna put it in as like an annotation anyway. So that's what that is. What it does is it will show the tooltip for charge. It will equip my two weapons, equip slot 16 Vicious Gladiator's Decapitator and equip slot 17 Blade of the Fearless, so it'll equip both my weapons. And when I'm out of combat, it'll charge. When I'm in combat, it will switch to Berserker Stance and Intercept. And it also casts Hamstring. So basically what I'll do is I will charge in and hamstring the target. And then I can hop out and intercept. And also hamstring the target. So that's what that does. Right here, this is shift, middle mouse click. I don't really need it because it's macroed into intercept anyway, but I have it there. Same thing with this. This is a Recklessness. This is a switch to Berserker Stance or pop Recklessness macro. Real simple, just slash cast Berserker Stance slash cast Recklessness. I don't really need this here either. I just don't really, Fury doesn't really require a lot of keybinds right now because I don't really arena with it, so I don't need any focus macros. So I just kind of have stuff filled in random places. Now, what you'll notice about my playstyle is I use a lot of my mouse wheel is really the most used thing. So mouse wheel up is Bloodthirst. So hit my mouse wheel up once, cast Bloodthirst. Mouse wheel down is Raging Blow, Heroic Strike macro. Real simple. Just slash cast Raging Blow, slash cast Heroic Strike. So that's like a really nice burst macro. Shift mouse wheel up is Colossus Smash. So Colossus Smash, Bloodthirst, Raging Blow, Heroic Strike macro. Lots of damage. Shift wheel down is Heroic Strike Execute. So I'm not going to be able to execute the dummy, but it'll execute when they're in execute range, and it'll Heroic Strike when they're not. So that's basically good when you get around 30%. You go through your rotation, Raging Blow, Heroic Strike, and then once they start getting low, you start spamming that shift mouse wheel down, and we'll start throwing off Heroic Strikes and stuff to get them low enough to kill them. Alt mouse wheel up is Heroic Throw, always cool. And I don't have anything for alt mouse wheel down right now, I won't lie. I guess I don't really need it. Maybe I should put something there eventually. But right here is my Disarm macro. It's real simple. I don't know if it's the most efficient one, but it's just simply slash cast Defensive Stance, slash cast Disarm. And I have that bound to the 8 button on my Razor Naga. So, for something, I'm not going to be able to disarm this, but I'll go defensive, cast Disarm. Won't be able to disarm because it's not a valid target, but whatever. Over here I have Battle Shout bound to F, Commanding Shout bound to G. I'm just going to go up here again, just to continue. Now, this line is mostly keyboard stuff. So my Victory Rush is simply bound to 1. Can't Victory Rush because I don't have it, but this, number 2, is my Fury. Go Defensive Stance, equip my two-hander and shield, and cast Spell Reflection. I guess that's a little bit more complex, but it's real simple. If you're familiar with macros, if you're not, then I'll go through it. It's show tooltip, Spell Reflection, cast Defensive Stance, equip both my two-hander and my shield, and cast Spell Reflection. That's just, a solid, if you need to go defensive, that's what you'll do. You'll cast that. 3 is Berserker Rage, for whenever I need to hit Berserker Rage. 4 is Fear. 4 is Fear, so you know, fear peoples. 5, this is just, I don't actually press 5 to Heroic Strike. I just have it over my Raging Blow to see when Heroic Strike is up. So I can know, you know, just, not that it really matters because I'm going to be spamming it anyway. But it's good to know that when it's up. Now here I have my Trinket bound to Shift Spacebar. And it's not, I don't know why I have it, I mean actually I do know why I have it, just like put it there when I was playing, you know, when I started playing, that's where I had my Trinket, so that's why I put it there. I have my Attack Power Trinket and my Strength Trinket bound to N6, but I don't actually use it there. What I should probably do, actually right now, is make this consistent. Put Demoralizing Shout there. I'll just put this at 6. I think that's where I have it on my arm spec. So yeah, so now, Demoralizing Shout is on my mouse button 6 on my Naga. The Razor Naga is awesome mouse. If you guys were looking to buy a new mouse or looking for something that'll help you out with your, I don't know, ease of play in terms of like efficiency, Razor Naga is a good way to go. Yeah. Shift 1 is Pummel. Again, I don't have any really focused macros on this guy yet, but if you want, I can go through arms and walk you through some focus macros. Shift 2. I need to change this macro because it's not actually a defensive stance. What I've been doing is just going 2, Shift 2 if I wanted to intervene, but I don't need to do that. But yeah, intervene is a great to have on your bar. Shift 3 is a macro that shifts me into battle stance and throws. I don't have enough rage for it there. Shifts, so whatever you're doing, it'll shift you into battle stance and it'll cast. Oh, not heroic throw, shattering throw. Is Shift 3. It says Shift 4, but it actually is bound to my mouse button 4 on my Naga. And the same thing with this thing. Shift 5, it's there, but it's really not there to be used by that button. I actually have it. I'll talk about it later. Actually, it's over here. In my live macro. I have just the two types of bombs that I use most often, and shoot. I don't even have a freaking gun or like range weapon like that. I have a thrown weapon, so we'll just put it on there. I never throw anything, but I'll change it up. Alt 1 is my kitty mount. Alt 3 is my flyer, which should be over here. Now these ones. This is the Fury one-shot macro. I'll get a little bit of rage and I'll show you what it does. So basically what you want to do with this is get to full rage however you want. You can cast Battle Shout. Oh, I'll talk about my spec, that reminds me. But yeah, what it'll do is it'll pop, you know, Death Wish, Inner Rage, Recklessness, and then you just, you know, want to Capone people with like all your little elite damages. Just hit really unnecessarily hard, which is always fun. And I'm just spamming Hamstring, some elite Fury Balls, and that's the way to go. Anyway, so yeah, that's awesome. It pops, you know, everything you got, and does a lot of damage. That's basically that's basically you know, your one-shot potential. That's what it's called, the one-shot macro, I suppose, huh? Huh, Badge. Anyway, that is bound to the #1 mouse button on my Naga. Provoke Fury is that thing that gets you out of snares and refreshes the cooldown on your Intercept, so you can, you know, intercept a shit ton, which is great. N5 mouse button 5 on the Naga is Piercing Howl for your spamming, ease of spamming. Or I have set to Heroic Leap. Just for, you know, I use QWE for my movement, you know, strafing, and now I use my mouse to change the camera. So it's really easy just to hop over, hold down W, press R, and just hop around. Right now I have Battle Shout set to mouse button 3 because I want to use it more because I have it talented, so it's a 30-second cooldown gives me 30 rage, so it'd be a good practice to use that. Now this is my live macro. It's the Gift of the Naru with Berserker Rage, Rage Regeneration, and Health Stone. You can put together like, you know, potions and all kinds of stuff in there. But that's what I spam whenever I'm getting kind of low and I want to get back to full health, or I think I'm gonna die. Right now I have Death Wish as X. You really don't need that because you can just spam your one-shot macro and it'll pop whatever you got, and that's fine. If you don't have like 75 rage, you don't have to worry about popping inner rage. So, you know, so that's pretty cool. This is, you know, whenever you're getting destroyed, you want to pop Shield Wall. You go defensive, Shield Wall. I mean, defensive. Equip your one-hander or two-hander and shield. Cast Shield Wall and Shield Block. And that really helps you stay alive in those tricky situations. But yeah, I have Focus Pummel on here, but you know, it's not really that big of a deal. Now we can take a look at my Fury Spec. I'm by no means a Fury Pro, but this is what I'm running right now. In the arms tree, I've got 3-3 in War Academy for increased heroic strike and all that. I've got Field Dressing for the extra self-healing. I like Second Wind. It's you spend a lot of time in snares and stuff, even as a Fury Warrior, so you want to get that passive healing and rage generation. For more healing, Blood Craze, 3-3, Battle Trance, 3-3, Cruelty, Piercing Howl. Now I went with Booming Voice because I wanted the extra rage. I didn't really think I wanted to go with anything else. Root Interruption's pretty cool. The 5% damage buff is always going to be nice, but I went with this instead because I wanted more rage. Executioner's tight. You spam Execute, you just start attacking faster, so when people get low, it encourages you to spam Execute, which is always fun, because you're probably doing it anyway. Flurry. Attack speed by 25%. Solid. Always cool to have increased attack speed. Faster rage generation, more damage. Death Wish, you know, your core of the Fury Spec. Enrage, you know, you want to be enraged, so you get that talented. Heroic Fury gets you out of snares, refreshes the cooldown of your Intercept. It's awesome. Raging Blow, of course. Rampage, increased crit, yes please. Die by the Sword. Whenever you get low and you think you're gonna die, you know, this will help you get a couple more ticks off in range regeneration while you're parrying everybody's shit. I've got Furious Attacks, because why not? You know, I'm doing PvP, so you want to get that healing reduction, even though it's only 10%. It's still probably worth it. I don't have Blood Surge because somebody called me a retard for having it spec, and that's not why I don't have it, but it made me think. I'm like, yeah, I guess, you know, if the damage wasn't doing that much damage, so I spec'd out of it. It's fine. Let's see, Skirmisher, awesome. Intercept cooldown reduced by 10 seconds, and Heroic Leap reduced by 20 seconds. So that's a 40-second cooldown on that baby. 15-second cooldown on this. Sweet. Titan Script. I go with Titan Script. Single-minded Fury might be good eventually, but I have a two-hander. I have a couple two-handers from PvP and PvE, and I wanted to use those instead of using like blue 3-3-3 one-handers. Insight. Increased critical strike chance of heroic strike by 15%, and basically gives you a guaranteed crit after your first crit. That's not caused by Insight. Very nice for a Fury Warrior. I think that's all I need to talk about for Fury. I can do a Fury BG and just talk you through sort of how it works in a battleground, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I will put the macros, if you couldn't, I mean, because I didn't really show any of them. I will put the macros that I use in the video as annotations when I'm talking about them, and we'll go from there. I hope you enjoyed. This is just the first, you know, macros and tips video, so bear with me. This is, you know, they'll get better eventually, but hopefully this is helpful, and we'll do more in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Later.